All right, you saw the title. You know what we're about to talk about. If you're under the age of 21, this video is probably, just watch the whole video, bro. I'm not going to waste your time. Everything that I'm going to say is going to be valuable and something that you should definitely hear if you're under the age of 21. Yesterday, I was on a client call. It wasn't even a client call. I have this group chat called the Inner Circle. It's for like high-level entrepreneurs, so it's pretty exclusive. So we were on a call with a bunch of us, and there's a 16-year-old who managed to finesse his way in there who is crushing it for a 16-year-old. And he's telling me, he's like, yeah, man, I don't even really like to go out and party with my friends or anything. It's just really degenerate, you know. It's like, I'm like, bro, well, what do you do for fun? And he was like, well, you know, long story short, great guy, great fucking guy. One of the nicest 16-year-olds, most mature 16-year-olds I've ever met. But he's telling me about how like it just seems like he takes life very, very seriously, and it almost seemed like I influenced that on him because I talk about grinding and you got to stay focused, don't let your friends distract you and shit. And you probably see countless other influencers saying the same exact thing, saying like you need to just fucking grind, go monk mode, all this shit. If you're under the age of 21, this is more particularly for like teenagers, like legit teenagers, bro. Once you graduate high school, you have the rest of your entire life to focus on money. And I don't think enough people understand that fact right there, that once you graduate high school, all it is money. Money will dictate your life. Money will control your life. And in that little window, that little sliver of time called high school is when you actually don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about paying the bills, your insurance, your car payment, your fucking life insurance, your health insurance, all this shit. Allow that to come after high school. If you are in a high school, bro, you need to enjoy that shit. I would literally empty my entire bank account to go where you are right now. Literally. I would do anything and everything I can to go back to being a teenager. And I mean that full-heartedly. So just because your friends aren't money-oriented or they don't talk about success all the time and they don't talk about crypto and stocks and all this shit that you listen to on social media does not mean that you should not be their friend. He was telling me like he doesn't like hanging out with them because he never learns anything, or he feels like he's not being productive. And another person in this Inner Circle chat asked me, he was like, what is one of the main things that you've done throughout your journey that is like keeps you refreshed and recharged? And that main thing that I've done is literally when I feel like I'm about to burn out, I will go home to Ohio and I will see all of my friends I grew up with and just reconnect with them. Because being able to sit down and have conversations with people whose life isn't completely oriented and consumed by money and drive for success and hunger is one of the most refreshing things ever. Because the fact that these people can live a simple life and not be consumed by money in itself is a very beautiful thing. So, yeah, when you're on your own time, you can focus, you can grind, you can bust your balls trying to become successful. But just because your friends don't talk about money does not mean that you shouldn't be friends with them. They are still good people. And I may have said in the past, like, distance yourself from people holding you back. Distancing yourself does not mean that you never have to hang out or be friends with these people. Right now, the situation that you guys are in is the only time in your life where you'll get to make wholesome memories, bro, without having to worry about money, without having to drink alcohol. Like sneaking around the alcohol is one of the most fun things I ever did. I don't know why. Don't ask me. You know, it's like when you first start drinking alcohol, and I'm not going to advocate for drinking ever, but when you're a teenager, everything is more fun because like it feels like there's risk involved. And I'm not advocating for doing drugs or drinking or anything, but it's just like you have the rest of your life to drink alcohol as well. Right? And once it's legal, it's not even fun at all. And I understand how this sounds bad, but I'm trying to be like your older brother here. This is what I've told my little brother countless times, and he did a very good job at living up his high school years because I remember he was in 8th grade when I was a senior in high school, and we'd hang out all the time because like he loved listening to what I had to say. This was before I had any TikTok clout or anything. I would just talk to him about like, yo, high school, bro, like get a good group of friends and just make fucking memories. Like that needs to be your objective, is just to have as much fun as possible because it goes faster than you can even fucking fathom. And then once that's over, it's over. You know, it's like once that's over, welcome to the real world. Your life will orient around money. And that can be draining, bro. Like waking up every day and having to think about money and how you're going to level up and how you're going to make more money is fucking draining, bro. Even if you're someone like me in my shoes, like I'm very well off. I make good money, but it's still always on the tip of my mind because everything costs money. And when you're in high school, that's not the case. You can have fun. I didn't have a bank account until I was a senior in high school, bro. Like I didn't have money at all until my graduation party. I opened a bank account and I had like $800 and I felt rich as fuck. And now I have like a lot more than that and I don't feel rich as fuck. So it's very weird how it goes, you know? So if you're in high school, bro, the moral of this message is like enjoy your time with your friends, regardless if they care about success or not. Like just because someone doesn't talk about success doesn't make them a fucking loser, right? Like you got to realize that if you're under the age of 20 and you're watching this video, you're already ahead of the curve because most people don't start thinking about this shit until they graduate like college, you know? So don't stress yourself out. And also don't judge me for my chair. I did not realize that my chair, I need a new chair. All right, I'm going to get a chair right now because I realize how bad this looks. Like look at this chair, guys. Look at this chair. It's I've had this shit for like fucking 4 years. This has been my OG chair. It's basically molded to me. So don't judge me for that. But anyway, bro, just have fun. Just have fun. When you're on your own time, when there's nothing going on, when there's no moves, fucking read, grind, whatever. But if your friends invite you to go out to a fucking party and you're in high school, dude, bro, do it. Do it. I don't understand why you'd ever not do that. Couldn't be me. Could never be me. I didn't even start grinding till I was 19 years old. So it just could not be me. But anyway, if you do want to do something productive in your own time this summer, and you feel like you're meant for more, you have a bunch of potential, and you don't know where exactly to start pursuing that, obviously, I don't want you to devote your whole life to create reality, but that does launch next Wednesday. It's July 12th right now. So I'm hosting an absolutely free Zoom call. It's an hour long. That's not too much of your time if you're young, I know. So you can make it to that. But there's only 500 spots. 1,100 people have signed up. It's going to be fucking gas. Like incredibly fire, hour-long Zoom call. Set aside time for that. Sign up. The link for that will be in the description. And bring a notepad because it's gonna be flames. But long story short, bro, find your balance. Find your balance. You can improve while still having fun as a kid, bro. So I hope this hit home where it needed to hit, and I hope that you can make some memories this summer. Much love.